Many of us believe the path only counts when we can see where it leads. We want clarity before commitment. We want reassurance before we continue. Being halfway can feel uncomfortable, uncertain, unfinished. Zen Buddhism gently offers a different understanding. Halfway is not a mistake. Halfway is still the path. Most of life unfolds in the middle, not as the beginning and not at the end. We spend much of our time between decisions, between seasons, between versions of ourselves. Zen doesn't rush us through this space. It asks us to inhabit it. Being halfway often feels like standing without direction. The old way no longer fits. The new way has not yet been revealed. This can create doubt. Am I doing this right? Should I turn back? Should I push forward? Zen does not demand an answer to these questions. It invites presence instead. In meditation, you are often halfway. Halfway through a breath, halfway through a thought, halfway through a feeling. Zen practice teaches us to stay with these transitions rather than rush towards a resolution. Continuing without clarity is an act of trust. Trust that awareness is enough to guide you step by step. Trust that not knowing does not mean you are lost. Trust that the path reveals itself through walking rather than planning. In Buddhism, effort is not measured by certainty. It is measured by willingness. Willingness to stay when the mind wants guarantees. Willingness to continue when the outcome is unclear. Halfway moments ask for patience. They invite you to slow down and notice what is present rather than focus on what is missing. The breath is still here. The body still moving. The ground still supports you. This is not nothing. At Enlightened Life Fellowship, we understand Zen practice as something lived inside uncertainty. Practice does not wait for confidence. It unfolds through repetition and care, showing up again and again, even when clarity has not arrived. Being halfway does not mean you have failed to arrive. It means you are engaged. It means you are participating in the process rather than standing outside of it. Zen Buddhism teaches that the desire for clarity can become a barrier. When we insist on seeing the whole picture, we miss what is happening now. Halfway offers a chance to practice humility, to admit that we do not need to know everything in order to continue. When you feel stuck in the middle, notice how the body responds. The tension, the hesitation, the urge to rush or retreat. Zen practice invites you to breathe into this space. You do not need to resolve it. You do not need to escape it. You only need to stay. Halfway is where learning happens. It is where habits soften and awareness deepens. It is where patience is tested and compassion grows. Many transformations occur quietly in the middle without clear markers or milestones. Continuing without clarity also changes how we relate to others. We become more understanding of uncertainty, more patient with slow progress, more willing to listen without needing immediate answers. Zen does not promise a straight line, it offers steadiness. You may not know where you're going. You may not feel ready. You may not see the next step clearly. And still, you can continue. The path does not disappear when clarity fades. It remains under your feet. Each breath is a step. Each moment of awareness is movement. Halfway is not a pause in the journey, it is the journey itself. Zen Buddhism reminds us that arrival is not a destination, it is a way of walking. When you allow yourself to be halfway without judgment, you discover that presence is already complete. You are not behind. You are not lost. You're walking. And that is enough.